Hello and welcome back to the channel. This video will give you a clear idea how the cloud computing have impacted our lives and changed the world for the better future. So without further ado, let's get into it. When people talk about the cloud, they may think of something which is related to business, or some less educated people who don't know about technology may also think that it is just a fluffy thing in the sky. But in reality, cloud computing is no longer just a buzzword, but it is a very important technology in the business world. While some analysts thought that it was just a tech fad, but the cloud computing has become a very vital component of every business in the world, as well as it impacted our lives for our better future. The last 2 decades have witnessed the phenomenal developments in the field of technology. But among the most popular of this technology is nothing but cloud computing. The way we work, learn or even play is far better now than it was before 10 or 15 years ago. As the connections are getting faster and faster, it is going to get way better in the upcoming future. There are several companies such as Google and Facebook which are looking for expanding the internet access to the most remote part of the world. But nowadays, mobile phone based internet connection is available in every country, even if it is poor. The reason behind this growing trend is simple: cloud computing. So now we will discuss about some obvious ways through which the cloud is changing the whole world. The first field of the change is entertainment. In earlier days, you had to store all your musics and videos as well as the movies in your hard disk, but today we listen to millions of songs on Spotify, as well as we can watch billions of videos on YouTube on any device at any time. You just need the internet service and the application downloaded on your mobile or a computer. And also we can watch TV on many devices which are not even television. These devices are nothing but mobiles, tablets and laptops as well. Data is now stored in the cloud storage and we can access all over the world using the internet service. Because of this reason, TV industry is streaming movies over many platforms such as Netflix, Amazon Prime Video and so on. And now videos can be watched on demand at any time. But wait a minute, before going further, if you're enjoying this video, please hit subscribe and ring the notification bell to get the latest updates. And also join us on our social media that I have linked in the description below. The next field is education. So the another big change is the way we learn. In years gone by, students would go to the schools from the elementary all the way to the college and sit and listen to the teacher who is also educated the same way. The problem is that teacher can effectively teach only few people in a classroom, and getting to the classroom is very expensive and it is not affordable for the students which are located in the remote locations. This leads to the lack of education in the remote parts of the planet. So what's the solution? Well, there are so many, but the best one is distance or a online education. Many schools now require students to take at least one online class, and many of them are getting the whole degree from only the online education. Whether it is in school or a high school, many people can be trained this way. Another very common way the internet changed the education is e-books. Now you can carry the whole lot of library into your e-reader and you can read all your books even in the dark environment. From those who prefer to learn by watching instead of reading, YouTube is a very great platform to learn almost anything in the world, from computer related tasks to construction or even the car maintenance. It's cool, isn't it? The next field which cloud has impacted is healthcare. Medical imaging will change the way we receive and manage the healthcare. At the moment, it is having the biggest impacts on doctors, hospitals and other healthcare professionals. And soon it will be impacting our everyday lives. The biggest impact is electronic medical records, so that your medical reports will be uploaded into the cloud and only the healthcare professional can access that without any hassle. So you don't need to carry your medical reports all the time. The idea of telemedicine is getting very popular nowadays. It is nothing but the ability of doctors with a webcam to diagnose our health issues, not even visiting the hospital. This technique is very useful for the people who live in the remote area and need some special attention. The next field is very relevant to you, which is mobile apps and social media. Mobile apps on smartphones and tablets are another way for leveraging the cloud. Data is often stored in the servers and are used locally or compiled from the devices, which is then aggregated and sent back to the users. The best example of it is Google Maps, which tell us the route of a destination that you need to go to. Many cloud storage applications such as Dropbox, Google Cloud and iCloud will store the data effectively and securely into the cloud, and you can access it anytime from any device over the internet. Just you need to log in to your account and you can access the whole lot of information which is stored onto your account. E-readers will also work the same way. Kindle or a Kindle app will be synchronized from any device and it will show you the last page that you have read. In past, if you want to keep track of friends and their lives, you need to write them or call them. But now, Facebook will connect you to all your friends and relatives effectively over the internet. Not to mention those who use Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter will also connect you with your friends and relatives effectively, and you can get to know what is going on into their lives, and you can also share your memories through photos, videos and many more things. This category is very familiar to you that little more needs to be said. Another category is file storage and sharing. In the early days, file sharing took place by sharing floppy disks, DVDs, pen drives or even hard drives, but it has the biggest limitation, which is file storage, as well as it has the risk of losing the data if the device is getting stolen or if you have accidentally damaged the device. But on the other hand, cloud will store and let you access the files over the internet effectively and more securely. And it can happen whenever you want at any device at any time. There are many services that are specialized for storing only the data onto the cloud. The well known is Dropbox, by which the files can be uploaded to the cloud and we can access them, and we can also synchronize them so that we can access it from any device. The next field is Internet of Things, or we can say IoT. In the previous days, when the stuff we own such as cars, dryers or even light bulbs needs to be fixed or replaced, we need to go to the repair shop who diagnoses and fix that product. The person in the repair shop will have that expertise to know what is the problem and how to fix it. For that, he has to use the trial and error method to find out the exact root cause of that problem, which can take many attempts. But nowadays, situation is improved when the computers are embedded into the devices and the repairman will get the error code by which he can get to know what is wrong with that device. Today, the situation is much improved, and the next 5 years or so, experts have estimated that the billions of devices will be connected to the internet. So this is called as IoT or Internet of Things. It is different from today, where the most of the things on the internet are nothing but devices with people behind them. Moving forward, many of the devices on the internet will not be interfacing with the people. To give you a more familiar example, you can buy the Philips Hue light bulbs which are connected to your Wi-Fi network, on which you can on off the lights, as well as you can control the color of the lights and brightness, as well as you can set the reminders on your mobiles so that you will be notified for every event on the devices that are connected to that network. The IoT is in early stage right now, and it will grow exponentially over the next few years. And the last field that cloud has impacted is e-commerce. Remember those days when you had to go to the stores or malls for shopping and you had to pay full price as the discount store is very far from your home. But now there are so many e-commerce platforms by which you can search millions of products and it can be delivered to your doorstep. And you will also get the best deals by comparing the prices on all those platforms. And for doing that, you just need the application installed on your mobile or tablet and the internet connectivity. So to end this discussion, these are only a few examples that the cloud is affecting our life without knowing it. From helping to improve the healthcare standards as well as to improve the educational learning, up to the reducing carbon footprint as well as reducing the IT cost, so that more and more money will be invested into research and development. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and also ring the notification bell to get the latest updates. Thanks for watching.